Sorry, it just reminded me. So once you do this, you have access, you have 100% access to the website. You have 100% access to the URL. Now it's now left for you. It's now left for you to sign up. It's now left for you to pick an option. What are the options you want? We will not be the one to tell you what to do, right? Is it that you want to go with the free version, free limited version, or you want to go with the subscribed version but unlimited? So you have it. This is the look and feel of the URL that you will see. So this is free. This is $10 per month, and the decision is yours. So once you click on any of them, right? Once you click on any of them, you are either asked to subscribe, right? To put in your details if your details were not there before, right? But if your details were there, if you're signing up, you are putting your details fresh. You're giving us your information afresh, and you're putting it, you are going to put the password and you're going to click continue. But if it was there before, so what you're just going to do is you're going to put in your ID number, and you are going to put in your password and subscribe. Now, once you subscribe afresh, you're going to get an automated email, welcome to FLP360. And on that email, you will see a link. You will see a link, right? You will see a link directing you on what to do. So just activate that link. We want to be sure that you are the person. You want to be sure that you are the person. So you need to click on activate your FLP360 account. Once you click this, voila, you are in. So what you need to do at that point is to now put in your ID number and to log in. So the same password that you used. Now, if you have subscribed to FLP360 before, right? You know at this point that it's the same password that you use to access your back office. That's the same password that you need. So what you just need to do is you put in your ID and you put in the password and you log in. That is what you need to do. Now, if you have forgotten your password, if you don't have access to your password, now we have evolved from a time where people used to call customer care. We say, oh, call customer care so that they can reset your password. No. If you are in a Titan country, if you're in a Titan country like Nigeria is in Titan country, for South Africa is a Titan country, and few other countries are in Titan countries. So what you just need to do is that you click on forgot password. If you click on forgot password, an automated email is sent to you. The email is sent to you, and what you just need to do is that email, you just click on the link and you can reset your password. But if you're in a non-Titan country, if you're in a non-Titan country, I don't know the reach. I don't know how many people joined us, have joined already from different countries. If you're in a non-Titan country, what you just need to do is that you need to, if you don't have your password, you need to reach the customer service from your country, right? From your country, so that they can help you with your password. Then you use that password to log in. Use that password to log in. So once you are in, you will have access to the new look of FLP360. I tell you, the new look of FLP360 is amazing. It's very, very colorful. It's attractive. There's no way you will see this, and irrespective, like I said, it's now very, very mobile friendly. Very, very mobile friendly. So there's no kind of tablet that you are using. There's no kind of gadget that you are using that you will not love the look and feel of the new FLP360. Irrespective of the gadget that you are using, you will love this new look and feel of FLP360. Now, that is one way of accessing FLP360. That is one way, just one way of accessing it. What are other ways that you can access this FLP360? Okay, I am a forever business owner, right? I am a forever business owner. I want to, because in the past few, since we came back from Global Rally, a lot of people have called, oh, I'm having challenges trying to get the new FLP360. So there are 3 different ways that you can access the FLP360. So we've talked about you going to the URL. This is the second approach, and that approach is, so you go to your back end. If you go to your back end, right? I mean, your back end, you know how to access your back end. You go to foreverliving.com. right? Go to foreverliving.com. You are logging in as an FBO. You put in your ID, put in your password, so you have access to your backend. Now, from this access to your backend, if you just look on the tab here, you will see FLP360. You will see the FLP360 icon. So you can click on this FLP360 icon. Once you click it, it will give you access. It will give you access to FLP360. It will give you access to FLP360, where you can now sign up if you've not used FLP360 before. But if you've used FLP360 before, once you are there, it will ask you to either upgrade or to stay on the free version. Now let's dive into the app proper. Let's go into this app proper and see what this new app contains. The first thing, I also made that mistake. The first thing I did was I didn't delete my old app. I didn't delete my old FLP360 app. So what happened was that I just clicked on the old app, and the old app automatically refreshed, but it did not come up with the new icon. So it didn't come up with a new icon, and I felt like, oh, there's something wrong. There's something wrong here. But the best approach is that the first thing I want you to do right now is that if you have the old app, delete it. If you have the old app, that is the old FLP360 report app, delete it. And if you have the FLP360 tools, don't even bother, delete it too, because it's no longer, you can't even update it at all. You can't update it. So delete the old app. That's the first point. So once you've deleted the old app, go back, go to your browser, put in the URL. Let me remove my position so that you can see the URL very well. So type in the URL https://flp360.foreverliving.com. So when you put it, type it into your URL and enter it, it will automatically open this page for you on your phone. But it doesn't just open it, it opens it with this pop-up window. So it's either if you are using an Android or you are using an iPhone, right? So if it's an iPhone, this is what you're going to see, right? This is what you're going to see. The pop-up will be install FLP360 on your device. Remember, you have deleted the old app. That was why I said the first thing to do, the very first thing, if you don't delete the old app, it will automatically route to the old app. But if you deleted the old app, it will come up with this pop-up asking you to install the app, the new app on your phone, right? Asking you to install on your phone so that you don't continue to look for the URL to log in. So once you do that, depending on what you are using, either you are using an iPhone or you are using an Android device, just follow the instruction. The instruction is simple. It's simple. And all is aimed at or geared at ensuring that you install the app on your device so that you don't go through the URL again. So what you need to do is, for iPhones, you click on this. You're seeing where my icon, my cursor is, right? You click on the share icon. You click on this share icon if you're using an iPhone, and if you are using an Android, right? You click on the share, you see where the share icon is up here. So the only difference is the location. This is where it is for your Android device. This is where it is for your iPhone. So once you click that, you are good. Just follow the instruction. So the next thing you need to do is that you need to save. You need to add it to your home screen. You need to add to your home screen. Once you click the share device, it will pop up this instruction out to your home screen. It's the same thing, irrespective of the phone that you are using. So you just click on add to home screen. Add to home screen. Once you click on that, I have done mine already. I would have shown you. A practical example. So once you do that, the next thing is to add it to your screen, add it to your home screen, because you want to always say it. It's not an app that you It's an app that is helping you manage your business. It's an app that is helping you make money. So you need to add it to your home screen. Some of us are not good with URLs. You can forget the URL, or one thing or the other might happen. You want to have this app very handy. So you add it to your home screen, and you are good to go. So once you add it, this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is what you see. This is what the new one is. This is the look and feel of the new app. So if you've currently gone through this process, like I did the first day, right? The first day after the announcement, I did it. I was assessing the new one, but with the old app. But the best thing to do is to delete, like I said earlier, delete it, then put in the URL again, follow the process so that you can have the new version properly saved on your home screen. So once you do that, this is what you will see. And congratulations if you've done that already, so that we can start assessing the app proper. Now, if we go, let's see what is this new FLP360 all about? What is it all about? Why are we super excited about it? Why are we happy that, yes, why do we want to associate with this new look and feel, this new app, this wonderful tool? Why do we really want to associate with it? Now, the first thing you will see, like I said earlier, the first thing you will see is that the look and feel is attractive, is very mobile friendly. It's very mobile friendly. I tell you, it's different from what we used to have. This is very, 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 very mobile friendly, and irrespective of what's the mobile device that you are using, irrespective of the kind of phone that you are using, I tell you, if you just open it, it's attractive and you will love it. The next thing is, it's very, very, the access menu is staring at you there. Is easy to flip through, move from the tools to the marketing to the academy. Is very, very easy. It's very, very quick to move. It's very, very quick to move. I mean, I'm going to put my phone up. I'm going to put my phone up when we're going to do the practical section, so that you will understand what I'm talking about. So it's very, very easy. Now look at where the access menus are. And they are very, very quick. Very, very quick. You can easily move from the home to this. This is the report, to marketing tools, to the academy, to settings. Everything is seamless. Everything is seamless as long as this is concerned. So that is, we are happy about it. So if you go through the access menu, the first one is the home page. The second one is the reports. Remember, before now we used to have the reports on a different app. I don't know how we did that, but I mean, this is a very big improvement. This is a very, very big improvement. So we used to have all the reports in one app, and now we have the marketing tools on one other app. But now you have the reports, right? The reports are just one icon, a menu. So that is what the report is. And the next one, you have the marketing tools. I mean, this is just amazing. And the other one is the training tools. The training tools, this is where you can see all the presentations, all the product trainings, all the business trainings, depending on what your market and what your marketing team are able to put in there. So you can have access to all this. And the last one is settings. So the two, both the reports and the tools are now in one app. And that was why I said earlier, that if you're still keeping the FLP360 tools, the old one, delete it. Just delete it, because you don't need it. You don't need it anymore. Just go ahead and delete it. It will do you a lot of good. You need some space. You need some space so that you can save more contacts that you can call. So that is very, very important. Now, one of the main functionalities of FLP360 that we had in the past, right, was the ability of FLP360 to give you instant messages. So instant messages. So we used to have the activity feed, and with the activity feed, once your ID is used anywhere in the world, someone used your ID, or you bought product, or anybody signed up under you, you get an instant message from FLP360, right? That was what we had before. But I mean, it's now that I knew that it actually had a flaw. And what was the flaw? It wasn't that interactive. It doesn't really help you. So it's like a top-down information. Okay, this is what it is. So you had no input, right? No input in what becomes of this notification. So it's just a message that is sent to you. And there was no way also for us to track to see if you actually took action, because someone joins your team and the message is sent to you that, oh, Daniel Ikechukwu just joined your team, right? I mean, that's we expect you to act. We expect you to act. We expect you to call the person. But there was no way we could track that, oh, you actually called the person, and there was no way we could set a tax for you. There was no way we could add something so that we can follow up to see whether you actually called the person. So it was just top down in notification, and that was the end. But I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this new FLP360 is amazing. It's amazing. Now let's look at this. So how do you assess your notification? How do you assess your notification? So you see this bell here, right? You see this bell here. So you go to the home page. This is the home page. You go to the home page. Up there, you will see the notification tab. You'll see the notification tab. So, or the alert tab, or whatever you want to call it. For me, it's perfect. Just click it. If you open it up, right? If you click and open, voila, you will see this. Now, what we had before, like I said, the notifications were automated. They were automated. You had nothing to do. Nothing to do. But with this new app, ladies and gentlemen, you need to subscribe, right? You need to subscribe to the notifications that you want to get. Isn't that amazing? You now need to subscribe. You need to tell us what are the kinds of notifications that you want to receive. And all these notifications have been classified using the 4 cores. All the notifications have been classified using the 4 cores. So we have notification for recruitment, we have notifications for retention, notification for productivity, and notification for development. Again, we have notifications for recruitment, notifications for retention, notifications for productivity, and notifications for development. But you have to subscribe. You have to subscribe to it to say, okay, I want this notification. Right? I want this notification. So nobody is going to, if you don't, before now, right? Before now, the notifications, we don't need your input in anything. Whether you subscribe or you don't subscribe, the notifications will come. But we are not expecting anything. So we expect you to act, but whether you, if you acted or not, I mean, nobody will say it, nobody reports it, but now you need to say, okay, this is exactly the kind of notifications I want. And if you don't, again, if you don't subscribe, you don't get anything. People have called me that, oh, I registered somebody and I am expecting my FLP360 to notify me. Somebody just joined my team. Because you have not subscribed to the notification. You've not subscribed. So now you need to subscribe. So how do you subscribe? It's simple. So the first thing is this, right? The first thing is this. So if you open, you will see that this is empty. This is empty. You will not see, you won't see anything here. You won't see anything here. So you just click on notification, right? So you need to manage your notification. This will drop down. When this drops down, you come to the 4 calls. Each of them, you can select them one after the other. So you click on recruitment. If you click on recruitment, it will drop this down for recruitment, right? For recruitment, you can see there are three sections there. The first one is new FBO joining. The second one is new preferred customer joining. The other one is first-time customers. So you need to subscribe to what you want. You need to subscribe. How do you subscribe? You just subscribe by ticking. You see, if you click each of the boxes, you see each of this. So you just click it. If you click, you've subscribed. Take notes of this. Take note of this. So this is saying 1/3. It can be 3/3, and that is what you want to achieve. That is what you want to achieve. So that everything that has to do with recruitment that is happening through your ID, you want the app to send you a notification. Again, if you don't subscribe, you won't get that notification. So people will just join your team, and your wonderful FLP360 app you will not get an alert. You will not get that notification so that you can contact so that you can contact them, or you can be the first person to congratulate them. So we can move on and on. So once you subscribe, now with the app, with the notification on the notification dashboard, right? Now there is a to-do list for you. There's a to-do list for you. Now, what's the meaning of this? So once somebody joins your team, right? Once somebody joins your team, right? We expect you to call the person. We expect you to call the person. So you will see the notification that you need to contact the person, right? You need to contact the person. Now there is a box for you to tick. So it's seen as a to-do list. So once you contact the person, you can go back to the app and okay that box. And if you okay that box, it will move from to do to done. It will automatically move from to do to done. So all the four calls now have an action that you need to take based on just notification, based on the notification. Isn't that wonderful? That is very, very wonderful. That is like trying to guide you so that you can get the best out of the new people that just signed up. Because if somebody joins and you are the first, they signed up, I mean, you gave them your join link and they signed up, and immediately you got the notification and you are calling them. I mean, the person will be marveled. Oh, but you gave me your link, but you're not here with me. Now you are calling me because you got the notification that he or she joined. And you can just come to your app and okay that you have called them. So that is where we are now. That is how far we've gone with technology. So you can also do that we have that for, okay, let me, this is perfect. So this is still on notification, right? This is on the notification. Now look at this. On recruitment, you have this. FBO is missing 1 CC to be 4 CC active this month. The name of the FBO is there. And if you drop down, you will see more, you will see what you need to do, right? You'll see what you need to do. And once you contact the FBO, you can okay it. And if you okay it, it will move from to do to done. It will move from to do is done. Guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. Notification, an interactive notification, and a notification tab that will guide you towards being more productive. I mean, nothing can beat this. Trust me, nothing can beat this. This is very, 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 very wonderful, and it's a big improvement from where we are coming from. It's a very, very big improvement, and I really, really congratulate the team for this. Now, look at it. Look at the same message. Look at the same message. This message, if you click here and open up, what you will see is this. So FBO is missing 1 CC to be 4 CC active this month. And what is the recommended action? The recommended action is what we want you to do. We want you to do. So the FBO's contact details is there. So there's no need for you to go back to the app to say, oh, okay, this FBO, how can I get his contact? No, the contact is there. The email address is there. The country is there. The phone number is there for you to contact them. That is nothing can beat this. Nothing can beat this. And once you have done that, once you take action, you come back here and you need to mark this. You need to go back and click this as done. So once you click as done, immediately it will move this from your to-do tray to the done to history tray. It will move this particular action from your to-do tray to your done tray. This is amazing. So if you click it, this is what you see. Once you achieve it, you click this and you can move it. Guys, this is amazing. This is amazing. Kudos to the team. Kudos to the team. I mean, I thought it was perfect, but when I saw this, I said, this is so amazing. This is so amazing, and this will help us get the best. It will help us get the best out of this the FLP360 app. Now, in line with sharing global content, we know that I mean, when you talk about building a business, so you don't talk about the reports. You don't talk about the reports. You talk about the marketing tools. You talk about the marketing tools. Now, everything has been classified. Everything have been properly arranged. If you want to build in other countries aside your countries, what are the tools that can help you? So you talk about the library. Remember, I've always said the content of the library, you don't restrict it to what your markets have access to, or what your marketing team, the marketing team in your country in your country generally shared for all to review or to have, right? Those beautiful pictures you took with your team, those beautiful videos you took presenting, you can load everything on your resource library. You can upload everything on your resource library so that you have a more robust or a more personalized library that you can use to build your business. So just if you follow the process, if you followed all my trainings, it's very easy to personalize this, like this videos. Is very easy to load these videos in a format that is more productive, a format that when you just click it, everything is already there. The call to action button is there, everything is set. All you just need to do is decide who you want to share them with, and you are good. So everything is now classified. This wasn't how it was before, right? This wasn't how it was before. Before we had the resource library, and we had the content. The content stream was down, right? The content stream was down. The landing pages were hidden. You don't just open and you see landing pages. But now everything is staring at you. And I am so impressed, because now we've been able to separate the call to action overlay, because it was a challenge for so many people. The call to action overlay was hidden under the favorite link, and it was difficult for some people to get to know what it is. But now the call to action overlay is standing on its own, and you can run with it. I think I'll still have time to so that we can look at the live example, so that this will be totally useful to all of us. Now we know how to subscribe to channels. If you want to have access to the content of other countries, if you want to know what you're in South Africa, you want to know what is happening in Nigeria, you're in Nigeria, you want to know what is happening in South Africa, or you don't want to go through different markets, different Facebook pages or social media pages of the different markets, I advise that you just subscribe to the content of that country. Just subscribe to the content of that country. And as I've always said, subscribing to content is strategic. FLP360 on its own is a strategic tool. It's a strategic tool. So it's not a tool you just bounce at and say, let me just have this nonchalant attitude or casual attitude towards it. No, you need to plan it. Even in line with subscribing to content, you need to say, okay, why am I subscribing to the content of this country? Because you have limited access to the number of channels that you can subscribe to, right? Despite the fact that we have so many markets there, you have limited access. So you can only do 15 at a time. So if it's 15, so you want to subscribe to the best 15, but you need to be strategic. And your strategy can be based on language. Like I always say language, because okay, if you're English speaking, you want to subscribe to the, you might say, I don't want to subscribe to the content of an English speaking country because I have 100% access to the home office channel and everything is going to come in English, right? Maybe you want to build in a francophone country, a French-speaking country. So you can look at all the countries that speak French and say, okay, which country will give me the best? Do I go to Ivory Coast so that I can have some African content, but in French? Should I go to France, right? So that I can cover the whole of France and I can cover the middle, I can cover the northern Africa, North African axis. So you need to be very, very strategic. Do I subscribe to Forever Italy? Do I subscribe to the Middle East? So you need to be strategic. It's not just any country you see, you subscribe and subscribe and subscribe. That is not it. And also, I always say, also consider if you can actually build business in that country. If you can build business in the country, also consider if you can take your money out of that country. Because there are some countries that you build business and you'll be able to take your money out of that country. And you continue to build business. And at times, if you can't go to that country, you will be frustrated if you don't know how to take your money out of that country. So subscribing to channels, subscribing to content, please be strategic, knowing quite well that you have a limit. So how do I subscribe to channels? So just click on the search icon, right? If you click on the search icon, put the country, just put the country that you want to subscribe, right? Put the country that you want to subscribe and click on subscribe. Again, don't forget, it's limited. It's limited. And also, if you want to unsubscribe, it's very simple. You've been following a country, you want to unsubscribe, just come here, click on subscribe, click unsubscribe, and definitely you will create that space so that you can subscribe that, or you can go to other countries. Now, the content stream, once you subscribe, right? Once you subscribe, like I said, you will have access. You will have access to the social media pages of those countries. So you don't need to, I don't need to be in South Africa to know what South Africa is doing. And I don't need to go to SA. I don't need to go to I don't need to go to South Africa Facebook page. I don't need to go there. I don't need to go to their official Facebook page to know what they're doing. I just need to go to my content stream. Because I subscribe to that market, I go to my content stream. Everything that is posted on their Facebook, on their Instagram, I am going to have access to it from the comfort of my phone without going to Facebook. This is amazing, guys. I can have access to it. And if I want to build in South Africa, I can send that essay related content to someone in South Africa, and the person can relate to it better. Can relate to it better than sending the content from Nigeria to the person. So that is the whole essence. That is the whole essence of subscribing. And if you are building in French, right? If you're building in a French-speaking country, or a country that speaks a language that is different from yours, when you send that content to them, you don't need a translator. You don't need a translator. What you just need to, in fact, you are the one that will make sense of what is posted. So once you identify what was posted, and you strongly believe that, oh, somebody in your team in Italy, or somebody you're prospecting in Italy or in Spain or in a French-speaking country will benefit of this content, you just send it to them. And I tell you, trust me, we have saved you time, we saved you cost and everything. And what we just need you to do is to focus and build your business. So there's a whole lot to benefit when you subscribe to channels. Now, all this you will benefit from if you have access to the FLP360 Pro. FLP360 Pro. So what I just did now was to whet your appetite and tell you reasons why, for me, it must be FLP360 Pro. Right? However, if you feel that, oh, I don't want to have access to FLP360 Pro, I want to have access to the unlimited. So this is what you will see. Right? For the unlimited, you will begin to see different locks. People have called me during the week, since last week or last 2 weeks, to say, oh, you said that I should go and subscribe, but I'm seeing different padlocks. What does that mean? The meaning, sir, is that you subscribe to the free version. You subscribe to the free version. Remember, FLP360 used to be $20, but now it's $10. And now we have a free version. And the free version is limited. You can't have something for free and you want to enjoy the full capacity, the full potential of the app. No, it's not even in forever, it's not done, irrespective of the fact that we are very, very kind. It's not done. So when you see these locks, right? When you see these locks, if you subscribe to FLP360 and you see these locks, or you refreshed, or you went through any of the method I said, and you're seeing this log, just know that you are in the free version. You're in the free version. Now, once you make up your mind and you want to upgrade, how do you upgrade? It's very, very simple. If you want to upgrade, what you just need to do is to click on any of these keys, Now, these logs mean that you don't have access to this. So if you are on the free version, you have access to your CC summary, you have access to the incentive, you have access to your team, you have access to your retail customers, you have access to your orders, you have access to your earnings. But you don't have access to, if I go back and I go to the marketing tools, right? I go to the marketing tools, you don't have access to the marketing tools, right? You don't have access to the marketing tools at all. You don't have access to the marketing tools, you don't have access to the trainings. But you have basic assets. You have access to the reports and you have access to your team. We can't take that off you. But I am telling you the best thing that will happen to anybody that seriously wants to build their business is to subscribe to the full version. That is $10 per month. If you subscribe to that, definitely you will love this. You will love the new tool. So once you click on that button, right? Once you click on the lock button, right? It will bring you to this page where you're asked to upgrade now. And once you pay and put in your card details and it's successful, definitely you have an immediate access to FLP360, and all the buttons, all the keys that you were seeing before will disappear. All the keys that you were seeing before will disappear. Now let me skip this thank you and look at some miscellaneous that we have. Now, what is the core difference? What is the core difference? I try to look at this. I try to explain this to all of us earlier. What is the core difference between the old and new, right? What is the difference between the old and new? So like I said, I'm going to share some of this content so that you can have it. So anywhere you see X, the meaning that yes, you don't have access to that. Yeah, you don't have access to that as so. So these, I'll share this so that I don't waste time doing that. But let me explain this further. Now, if you go to your back end, especially the Titan countries, if you go to your back end before now, right? Before now, if you go to your back end, why I said FLP360 is now very, very important. It's very, very important for everybody to have. Before now, if you go to your back end, if you click on reports, right, you can download your report. This is what we used to have before the full launch or before transitioning to the new version. Now, your report used to be here. If you click on reports, you can check your report, you can check everything. But I tell you guys, that is no longer the case. Now, this is what we have now as I speak. Now, this is what we have. If you come and click on this report, what you will see is this. What you will see is this. So for you to access your reports, right? For you to access your reports now, you have to go through FLP360. I'm saying it, you have to go through FLP360 now for you to be able to access your report. And it's also very, very important for us as an office, because if you don't, we can't subscribe for you, despite the fact that it's free. We can't. That is why everybody must do it. You must do it yourself. You must do it yourself. It's very, very important that you tell all your team members to do this. Because if they don't do it, there's also no way our customer service team can help them effectively. There's no way. Because when you send us a request, at times what we do is to try to check. We check your report to see, okay, what is missing? How can we support you? But without subscribing, we can't help you now. We can't. And we can't subscribe for you. So that is why it's important. This is very, very key that everybody understands how important it is for everybody to now go and subscribe to FLP360. Because without doing that, even the office, we don't have access to your report. We don't have access to your report because you need to subscribe. That is very, very important. It's very, 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 very important. Okay, let me skip this. Now, we've had so many questions about subscriptions and payments. Now, the first thing is FLP360, the new FLP360 going forward, or FLP360 Pro, is a monthly subscription. The subscription is monthly. Remember, before now, FLP360, we had a monthly and a yearly subscription. Now it is monthly. Now, if you were here and you were on the yearly subscription, the question is, okay, so what will happen to my subscription? You have nothing to worry about. Your money is safe with us, right? But what will happen is that your $220, right? Let's say you subscribed in April last year. Oh, sorry, April, yes. You subscribed in April and you have only used 1 month of that subscription, which is $20, right? So what will happen is that this will be spread, what you have left, which is $200, will now be spread in 20 months, right? Because now it's $10, no longer $20. So you will not subscribe again, right? Every month is just renewed. Every month is just renewed till 2026, till May of 2026. So you have nothing to worry about. Whatever is left out of your yearly subscription, right? Every month we take $10 from there, and your subscription will still be active till that money is exhausted. So that is just the explanation of of this. No, so let me quickly jump into the, I want to quickly go to the, just show us a live section. Let me quickly take just the live section so that we can, because I want all of us to benefit from, I want us to benefit 100% from this. If you're seeing my phone, can you type yes? I want to be sure you're seeing my phone. Okay, since nobody has typed yes, it's like you're not seeing my phone. Okay, not seeing my phone yet. Okay, if you're seeing my phone now, type yes. I want to be sure you're seeing what you're seeing with my phone. If you're seeing my phone, please type yes. Nobody has typed yes. So does it mean that you're not seeing my phone? Okay, good. So this is the look and feel, the new FLP360. So this is all what I was talking about. So this is all what I was talking about earlier, right? So this is the app, right? This is the app, looking very nice, irrespective of the phone. Whatever phone you are using that on is very, very lovely. So this is the FLP360 Pro. You have access to your downlines. I'm going to go fast on this. You have access to your downlines. You have access to your favorite, the incentive, your orders, right? The orders, you have access to this. This is very, very nice. Now, this is Mr. Notification. Now, this is notification, right? This is notification. You can see the homepage of the notification homepage, right? Gives you an assignment, right? There's an assignment on, okay, what do you need to, what you need to do? I don't have any on my tray yet, right? I don't have any on my tray. If I click on to-do list, my to-do list is empty. You see, my to-do list is empty because I cleared it. So, but if I go to the done, right? If I go to done, so this is it. If I go to done, you see, this is exactly what I was saying. So if I go to done, I am saying this. So he's saying congratulate this person. You see, this is exactly what I was saying. So the number is there. The phone number is there. So if I go to the categories, I can go to recruitment. I can go to recruitment. I can go back. If I come back to recruitment, okay, I've done this before. So I can go to, sorry, people stop sending me messages, please. I can go to retention. So you can go to any of the four calls there. Any of the four calls is now properly commissioned, but you need to set it up. For you to set it up, what do you do? So you come to your notification, right? You can see I have set up nine of this. So what did I do? So you can see when you come to recruitment, right? When you come to recruitment, you subscribe. When you come to preferred customers, you subscribe. When you come to first-time customer, you subscribe. You can do same for retention, do same for productivity, and you do same for development. So once you subscribe, right? Once you subscribe, definitely, once anything happens with your ID, you'll be able to get that. You'll be able to get that. So we move from notification quickly. We go to reports. We go to reports. If you go to reports, all the reports are here. All the reports are here. So I mean, we have done several trainings on these reports. Nothing have changed so far. So far in the reports, nothing have changed. So everything is the same. So you know how to do this. If you don't know how to do this, just check any of our trainings. Any of our trainings, you'll be able to you know how to go through all this. Now, for the marketing tools, this is amazing. Like I said before, I am so amazed because of this call to action button now. The call to action buttons are now very visible. So your call to action overlay is there. So you create your call to action. If you don't know how to do it, check any of our videos. I will still, I mean, maybe this next week or next month. Next month is after tomorrow. Maybe next week or the upper week, we'll come back and see how we can do this. Now that this is very, very visible, we can go through these trainings again, so that you know how to build the call to action, button. Your library is there, your stream is there. This is what I was talking about. The content stream is there. So I don't need to be in any of these countries to have access to what they are posting. Or you can see these Facebook and Instagram pages and as you post, so everything is arranged chronologically. Right? So Nigeria posted this by 11:56 a.m. this morning. This was posted, I don't know the country, which country is this? Posted this by 6 p.m. yesterday. So this was posted yesterday. So everything is arranged chronologically. This was posted by SA on the 28th. This was posted by the Home Office, the IG page. So everything is chronological. So you don't need to look for the posts. You don't need to look for the posts. The posts are there. It's just for you to say, okay, this is one. This will suit what I want, and you share it. You share with your team. That is so amazing, so wonderful. So wonderful, and we are so happy to have a tool like this. So this is for training. This is for training. This is where you have all the trainings, and the last thing there is you have the setting. So this is your setting. This is where you set. So if you want to renew, and the notification is also there. So that's wonderful. So that's an overview of what we have. We spent good. I made the best use of time. I just wanted to have 1 hour. I made the best use of time. So let's take questions. Do you have any question? Let me see. There are so many questions, right? Let me try and see if I can take questions. I missed payment last month, so now it doesn't allow me to upgrade. So it's simple. If you missed the payment last month, don't worry. Just go back to it depends on what you're using. If you have the app already, delete the old app. You can either go through your back end or go through your browser. Just put the link https / FLP360.foreverliving.com and just key it in. Once you enter it, it will open up the page again, and you just subscribe. If you subscribe before and you want to subscribe again, right? If you subscribe before and you want to subscribe again, it will tell you have an existing account. So you just follow it. It will just guide you, and you know what to do. It's just for you to pay. You don't have anything to worry about. Once you pay, you'll be up and running again. What are the costs of subscription? So the cost of subscription is between the company is so generous now. It's $10 per month. And I don't advise you have the free version. Sincerely, I don't advise you have the free version. I advise you get the paid version, and you'll love it. Mine is still not fixed. The share button appears to be shady, so it doesn't allow me to subscribe. I'm trying to understand what you say. Mine is still not fixed. Not fixed in line with what you can send. You can send your marketing team a mail, or you can contact me if you have my details, so we know how to put you through. But it's simple. It's very user friendly. You don't need to worry. About it. If it's giving you a problem, just delete it. Delete the app. It won't delete your case credit. Just delete the app and start afresh. If you start afresh, definitely all will be what. So if you had the old app before, like I said, you need to delete it. You need to delete it. If you had the old app before delete it, then start afresh. Let me see what else. Okay, I'm done with the questions on the question and answer tag. Let me go to the chat and see if we have questions there. The chat, let me see. The notification thing is only for FLP360 Pro because, yes, of course, that is an added. You can't get that level if it's you can't get that level if you are not on FLP360 Pro. What's the URL? The URL is simple: https :/foreverliving. Sorry, FLP360.foreverliving.com. It's the same. It's the same URL. The URL is still the same. The URL is still the same. It has not changed. I don't know what I had to. I don't know that I had to pay every time I'm trying to log in. It's saying invalid, but I haven't changed my password. So if you're having that, issue that every time you want to log in is, you always have that message, I will advise that you meet the marketing team to change your password, have a unique password, change your password. You can change your password. Once your password is changed, once you change your password, you can try it. You can try it again. It's very seamless, sincerely. It's very seamless. It's not difficult at all. You don't even need, I'm not sure you even need anybody to guide. It's very user-friendly. If I want to recruit and want the content in Portuguese, how will I do that? So if you want to recruit and you want the content, so you can, there are so many markets. The first thing I'll advise is that you look at the countries. What are the countries that speak Portuguese? What are the countries that speak Portuguese? So you can look at Portugal. I know Portugal, they speak Portuguese, and I think, I don't know now, but I know that Mozambique, I think so part of Mozambique, they speak Portuguese, but since Mozambique is under SA as an operating country, so the general language definitely is English, but you can identify the forever markets that speak Portuguese. Once you identify that, then you'll be able to subscribe to that channel, to that content. That will help you. So the first thing I will advise is you first identify the markets that speak Portuguese, right? That speak Portuguese. Then you now go back to the content stream and subscribe to that, the content of that particular country or that particular market. That will help you. So once that helps you, then you'll be able to get content in Portuguese. I think the app needs updates for new members. So what's your definition of a new member? Like I said, once someone becomes an assistant supervisor, automatically you get an email. So automatically you get an email from the company. So once you get an email from us automatically, so what you just need to do once you get that email is you follow the guide, you click on the link, and it will take you to the FLP360 homepage where you can now subscribe, where you can now choose if you want the paid version or you want the free version. So you don't need, but for new members don't have anything, right? You are just new, so you don't have access to FLP360. But if it's an existing member, existing forever business owner that have not used FLP360 before, right? If you've not used FLP360 before, the process is the same. But if you've used FLP360 before, right? Once you put in your details, because your details, remember, your details must correspond with what we have, right? If you put in those details, it will give you it will create an, in fact, I tried it some days back. It will give you a notification that it's like you have subscribed before, right? It will now ask you to update your subscription. That's by paying. To ask you to pay. By update, we mean you have to pay if you want to pay. That's that, or you go with the free version. I'm still struggling with the report that shows all downlines. Only able to see it on my laptop. So with the new one, right? With the new one, before we used to have advanced reports, and I'm trying to check now that you asked. That's a very, very, very good question, so that all of us will learn We'll learn from it at once. Because before now, if you have a very huge team, you always advise that you don't open your downlines, you don't open that particular report using your phone, because if you use your phone, it will crash. It will crash. But now that we have everything in one, okay, now that we have everything in one app, I think you can, yes. So mine opened, so you can open it. But if you're still having issues, let's know. If you have any issues, let's know. These are some of the things that, some of the feedback is key. It's key you give us feedback, because if you don't give us feedback, we won't know what to take back to the team to say, okay, we think this is good, but it can be better if we go this. It can be better if we go this way. So what we want is for you to try out so many things, and give us feedback, or you can send a mail to your country manager. Your country manager will give you feedback to the technical team on what we need to improve on. So if you try it, if your team, your mind just open, if you click on the downline, it's supposed to still open on your team. But if it's not opening, then let's know, so that we'll know exactly what we can still improve on. Thank you for that question. That was a very smart question. I'm just trying to log in. It takes, let me see. I'm trying to log in. I'm not expecting you to have any challenge with logging in, sincerely. This system is flawless. I'm not expecting you to have any challenge logging in. But again, if you're having any challenge, try and reach your marketing team. They will be able to support you properly, so that you can log in. And if you try one approach and it doesn't work, you can try the other approaches I talked about, right? If you try the URL and you can't log in, right, you can go through your back end, right, and try and log in. If you can't go through your back end, you can go through your reports and click on your reports, right? Click on your report and try and log in. Right? You're not supposed to have issues at all. In as much as you are doing the right thing, in as much as you are using your ID and your password. Remember, preferred customers cannot log in. So if you're a preferred customer, because somebody put me to a test, and a preferred customer you're trying to log, if you're a preferred customer, it won't work. It won't work. So it's open to forever business owners, and that starts from assistant supervisor. Okay, do we have any question? I'm not sure we have. Let me see if I've addressed all the questions. Okay, now this is a very important question. So somebody here is asking, after three months, do I still have it for free? Now, it was announced that we no longer have the free version. Right? Before now, we used to have the free version of FLP360, where you can test FLP360, right? You can test the full capacity of FLP, the full potential of FLP360. You had it for free, so you can test run it to know to know how it works, to understand the look and feel, to use it to generate business, and it was free for 3 months. But now, after the new launch, that version is no longer there. So there's that option, not version. That option is no longer there. So you now have just 2 options. Either you're on the free version that is limited, or you are on the subscribe or paid version that is $10 per month. So thank you so much, Urola. The free version is no longer available. Okay, someone said I want to have the app. So if you want to have the app, like I said, the first thing is it deletes. I think that was the first thing I said. It means that you joined late. Delete the old one you have. Delete the old one you currently have. Once you delete it, go to the URL. If you log into the URL, open it. Once you open it, you will see the pop-up. The pop-up will guide you on how to save it on your phone. How to save it on your home screen. So that it's very simple. It's very simple, very user-friendly. So you have nothing to worry about. Mail address does not match. So Leah is saying that, so what you are saying is that you had a message that your FBO number and your email address does not match our record. So what you need to do, you have nothing to worry about. If you are sure, if you are so sure of your ID number, if you're so sure of your ID number, you can ask the customer service team, right? You can ask the customer service team to help you. You can send the mail to them, your customer service team of your country. They can help you reset your password. They can help you reset your password, send your new password to you, because now you are saying your email address is also wrong. So if your email address is wrong, then you can't go through if you click on forgot password, it will send the reset password message to your old email, and you don't have us. And since it's not correct, you're going to have a problem. So what you need to do is to send your customer service team an email. They help you reset. Once they reset, now you have your ID and you have the new email address. Everything is now seamless. It must correspond with what we have. It must correspond with what we had. If not, you won't be able to access it. You'll be able to access it. So we are sorry about that, but once you do the right thing, you have your ID, you have your email address, you have your password, you won't have any problem. You won't have any problem at all. I think that's all. That's all. I think we've been able to address all the questions. So I want to thank all of us. How much do we have? Oh, I've said this several days. It's $10. It's $10, please. It's $10. If you're going on the FLP360 Pro, it's $10. So for those in Nigeria that are having issues, somebody said, "Can I use my First Bank card?" They will go. So we've been able to identify some banks that their cards are working. Some banks that their cards are working. You can't use First Bank, but you can use GT is working. Providus is working. I'll ask the team to post again the names of the banks that are working, that their cards are working, so that we will all know. So I think that's all. Thank you so much for joining us today. Like I said, if you have any question, if you still have any challenge, this is not supposed to be an issue. You're not supposed to have any issues with this new FLP360. You can send the mail to your marketing team. They will be able to help you. And again, we are going to share the recorded version. I'll share it with your country managers if you're not in Nigeria, but if you're in Nigeria, you can go to our YouTube page, and you have access to this. You have it. Oh, JB is here. I don't know if that VP wants to say anything. Oh, let me see. Everyone needs that VP is here. Okay, so let me, ladies and gentlemen, VP is here. Let me see let me look for him. Okay. Hi, JB.
Hi, Daniel.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from our VP.
Just to say thank you for giving us your time and your expertise. As always, I think that we are all benefiting from that, and we think that we need to have this to take advantage of these changes, the 10 cc's, the 60 cc's, and
yeah, sure.
This tool that's open for everyone. And we have seen that those who embrace the digital tools move faster than the others. So sure. This is not an option. That we need to understand that we have the superb tool, and just use it. Just use it, spread it, and they have a lot of assistant supervisors. And if they have the right tool from moving from assistant supervisor to supervisor, it will help a lot of people to grow their business and to make more money. That's it. So thank you, Daniel, and thank you all the country managers who have shared the information. And we hope that we can have access also to the recording. Thank you. Sure. Take care.
Okay, JB, thank you so much. And thank you so much for joining us this evening. And if it doesn't make you grow, change it. Bye-bye.